It's time for some hoops at FedEx Forum, home of the Grizzlies, and we're bringing it to you live on 2K Sports. And now we take a brief check at the matchups. Our starting five for both teams. And guys, what are we going to be looking for in this one from Clark? Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Hey, Kevin, I had a chance to talk with head coach of the Grizzlies. He said that if they wanted to double their wins against them, they'll have to be just as sharp as they were in their first meeting, saying, we can't get sloppy now and expect to win. We have to be just as judicious with what shots we take as we were the first time around. We'll see if they can replicate that, guys.
Well said, Doris. Thanks. And important in every game, but early on here, guys, we'll be looking out for how they manufacture opportunities.
Well, I know Coach is worried about their shot selection at times, so I'm not surprised at what he had to say.
Steve, I don't know a coach who doesn't worry about shot selection. You talk about something that riles up most coaches, it's seeing their guys taking bad shots.
Smith checked in for the Pacers. Back to Walker. Defended by Landisberg. Indiana moving the ball around. Shot clock at 6. Shoots. Misses off the right iron. Looking at the last game for the Indiana Pacers, it was a win against the 76ers.
I'll tell you what, the way they shot the ball that game, Kevin, it looked like a shoot-around out there.
It sure did, and all the more impressive because they did it on the road. You're not supposed to be able to get that hot in an opponent's building. Even with the D lurking, he made it look easy with the soft finger roll.
Plastic hitting. He tries for 3. It's rebounded by Indiana. Last time they met was in Indiana.
Yeah, they really struggled to put points on the board throughout that game, guys. In terms of their offense, nothing seemed to go right. And
once they started spiraling downward, there was no getting out of it, Steve. Their scoring just went dry.
No good from Mathurin. Memphis leading by 15. Bain. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats. Memphis has gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. They're 6 of 15. And so in the game for the Pacers. They set the pick. Here's Knarr. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up.
Very well executed pick to give him all kinds of space to get that one off.
Here's Smith. The shot misses. Great D that time from the Beast. The Grizzlies on offense. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. To the paint. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
Yeah, I think that's what's keyed this run, Clark, because they're keeping the ball moving. Defense hasn't been able to set up.
Smith, the pass to Mathurin. Back to Smith. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Smith's got 6.
There it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great position inside.
Yeah, getting the ball into the post should be their first option every time down. Force the defense to adapt and adjust.
The Beast, that's blocked. To the inside. Williams with the block, but he recovers it. The pass to Mathurin. Nemhard drills it from outside.
Well, I'm not necessarily a big fan of him shooting that shot, but they did give him the space.
Here's the screen. Smooth as silk on the finger roll. 5 points in the game.
Broke out the finger roll, guys. That was kind of a stylish finish.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Smith with a screen on Williams. Mathurin. He's guarded by Williams. Mathurin, the pass to Smith. Grizzlies with the rebound. Jackson's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady work they've been doing on the interior, no question. And that's, I think, the main reason they have this lead. Boy, they are just destroying them in the paint.
You could say that again, Steve. The defenders just aren't aggressive enough down low.
Screen by Smith. Just 5 on the clock. Nemhard. And the Pacers another 3. Pacers trail by 17. Halliburton defended by Smart. Smith outside. He dishes it to Walker. 6 on the shot clock. Halliburton shoots from the elbow, and that one hits back iron.
Nothing dropping for him, so I think in the best interest of his team, he may need to think about not shooting right now.
Indiana's gone an even 50% from three-point range in the second quarter, 4 for 8. 1:41 left in the first half. Back to Smith. It's good from long range. Smith's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Most any NBA player can make you pay when you leave them that wide open. That's why you have to stay alert on defense.
Rose dishes to Smart. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. And the Grizzlies lead by 17.
The rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
I thought it might be a little imprudent to try to get those points right back, but it works.
Smart kicks to Rose. Bang! That's good. 13 points in the game.
That's kind of his strong suit, the ability to find his way through the defense and finish at the rim.
Halliburton defended by Smart. Indiana moving it around. The drive by Smith. Drills the baseline jumper. Smith's got 5 points in the quarter.
Now he's gotten his legs underneath him because he's having a heck of a quarter.
Hill against Rose. Here's the beast. Soft touch off the glass.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
Yeah, the defense has been futile here. 5 of the last 6 field goals in the lane.
Pass to Walker. Halliburton defended by Smart. Halliburton defended by Smart. Looking to get back on track here, and the layup is up and in.
I don't know who was supposed to be on him there, but clearly a mistake by the defense.
Pass to Rose. Baseline try. No good on that last second attempt there. So as we conclude the first half.
Now, presented by Sprint.
Hi, everyone.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
With the shot. They get it back. And Smith with the stuff.
Tell you what, coaches love to see that kind of hustle, guys. I mean, getting after it on the offensive board, that's always a winning play.
Absolutely.
Now, coaches love to see the hustle, but the fans love to see the dunk.
And for the Pacers, Indiana's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. And for the Grizzlies, Nemhard, and they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. 9 points in the game so far, and the Grizzlies leading by 19 on the court for Indiana. Here's Roddy, 17 points in the game. Here's the beast, and that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. The beast's got 8 points.
He got a great read of where that miss was going, and that allowed him to be the first guy to it and get the putback.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, over to you.
Thanks, Kevin. The Beast in their last matchup against the Timberwolves really delivered. He ended with 10 points, but also came away with 5 big rebounds. He was just too much to handle as he came off the bench to turn in a great outing, guys. They hope it continues.
All right, Doris. Well, guys, coming off a performance like that has got to have him supremely confident right now.
Well, that never seems to be a problem for him, but you're right, Kevin. He has to be feeling at the top of his game right now.
Well, when you play well, it feeds confidence, and when you've prepared to play well and it works out that way, it does add another level of confidence to your next game. And what a tremendous game for the Beast. He has 8 points, and he's getting it done on the glass, too.
Now, you're right, Clark. He's done some really nice work inside.
And he knocks down the first one. Hill, he's checked in for Indiana. And he makes both free throws. Pacers trail by 21. Clock at 6. Nemhard. No good. And it's Memphis the other way.
Boy, they've really dominated on the glass, and of course they've done a lot of good things here tonight, but the rebounds have played a major factor.
Hey, Steve, you know rebounding always one of the key barometers in determining the victor.
Hill kicks to Jackson. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
Boy, I love it. Active hands on the steal, active feet on the fast break.
And Clark power on the dunk.
And guys, this is just too close of a game to be giving the ball up like that and then failing to get back in transition. And I'll say this about him, Kevin. I mean, it looks like he's made of rubber sometimes because defenders just bounce off him when he's driving the lane. What a finisher.
And something else he has on his resume are his ball skills. What a ball handler and dribbler. I mean, he looks like he was born with a basketball in his hands. It looks like it's part of his body.
Kicks it to Hill. And again, it's Indiana converting.
He had a whole lot of space to get that shot off.
Yeah, I don't think the defender did a good job there of getting over the top of the screen.
To the middle. Jackson misses.
Had a pretty good look at the basket, but defensively they did a nice job rotating, forcing the miss.
Over the last month, let's take a look at the Grizzlies and how they stacked up in the league statistically. 3rd in blocks, 5th in rebounding, and they're in the top half of the league in scoring as well. Not too shabby.
And to me, what really stands out with all those numbers you talked about, Clark, are the blocks, because they're a physical team. They're dominant in the paint. They've got great length, and when they're between you and the basket, it's tough to get a shot over these guys.
Here's Hill. Nice fit there to create the shot, but it's no good. Left side Rose. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play.
Defensively, I think they've got to do a better job of bodying them up.
Yeah, they're getting outclassed in the paint at both ends, really.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Memphis.
So far, they've turned in a fantastic performance from the three-point line. It's been a weapon all game.
And then look at the points in the paint, because they're really winning that battle tonight.
The free throw drops for Rose.
They got to keep fighting their way to the line, guys. This half, it's been nothing but success for them there.
And their confidence has to just continue to go up the longer their perfection continues.
Halliburton rebounded by Rose.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
And it's blocked. The Beast passes to Rose. Rose with another miss.
I think he was surprised by how much space he had there and just rushed the shot a little bit.
Here's Hill. And it's in off the backboard. Hill's got 8 points in the quarter.
Well, after a horrible half of shooting, they've bounced back here in the second half and picked up their shooting percentage quite nicely.
Fantastic body. And again, Memphis no good.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
Now the pass to Mathurin. It's rebounded by the Beast.
And it seems like nothing is falling for him this quarter. He's really out of his rhythm.
And the three off target.
He's frigid from 3. I don't know what's worse, that he can't hit anything from out there or that he keeps on trying to.
Lets the 3 fly. Kept alive by Indiana.
There's another opportunity, and everything's going right for these guys.
And that'll be Indiana as it goes out of bounds. Pacers retain possession. And the Grizzlies making a change here. Matherin, the pass to Smith. Some nice passing here by Indiana. For 3, Hill gets it to go. Hill's got 11 in the second half.
That's like a layup for him. He's just wide open out there.
There's a screen. Here's Morant. And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession. Let's check out the NBA blocks leaders. Bain, he's guarded by Hill. Here's the Beast. Releases, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Pacers will take it. Jackson, he's checked in for Turner. Pacers trail by 18. Hill up top. Halliburton. Now the feed to Jackson. Backing him down. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a three-point play.
In the second half, they've made more of an effort to get it inside, and I like that. Be intentional. Be direct. Be aggressive. Force that ball in the paint. They're straying away from the three-point game here in the second half. And that's fine as long as they're on the lead and they're getting good shots. They've decided not to take nearly as many three-pointers in this half.
Good.
What a finish with that hoop.
Here's Knar. He got it up that time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit.
Tune in Thursday.
Welcome back as we get ready to start the fourth quarter. Not exactly a nail-biter here, but you never know. And the Grizzlies leading by 16. There's the screen. Here's Morant. And Jackson with the block. And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession. And a chance now to check out the schedule for Indiana. They'll be off to Oklahoma City for a meeting with the Thunder after this one. And that game will be game 3 of 5 away from home. Here's Roddy. Here's Clark. Just couldn't take the lid off. They had their chances, but came up empty. Pacers trail by 16. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. Fourth quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. On the court for Indiana. Jackson is out there with Turner. Then there's Hill, and it's Matherin in at the 3 slot. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Turner, rejected by Clark. There's the pick. Fantastic running. Memphis the rebound. And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. He's against Hill. Here's Roddy, defended by Matherin. Here's Clark. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
He's been a different guy in the second half, guys. His shooting percentage far better than it was before the break.
We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Screen by Smith. With some arc. Fantastic running. Here's the Beast. Working on Smith. Here's the Beast. He had his back to the basket for over 5. That'll be a turnover. Here's what Memphis has lined up on their schedule. They get to take on the Bulls at Chicago after this one. Sets in motion a 4-game road trip for them.
And you know that Golden State game, guys, has a lot of attention on it.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Jackson's checked in. Pacers trail by 19. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Smith against Jackson. Pass to Mathurin. 6 to shoot. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it.
Boy, they couldn't hook up there on what's really a pretty basic pass.
Payne defended by Mathurin. Roddy. And a miss there on the triple.
Been a poor shooting performance for him today, but luckily for them, a lot of his teammates have come through.
It's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Well, Kevin, probably his greatest value lies in his tremendous three-point shooting. When he's out on the perimeter, it gives them the ability to really stretch the defense out.
And I don't think we can talk about him without also mentioning his tendency to just erupt and string together a bunch of baskets in a row in a real short period of time.
Oh, yeah, he had not established position.
You know, I prefer the refs to whistle with a block when in doubt. I thought that was a good call there.
For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Tries a three. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time. He's got 20.
He's putting on a commanding performance here. He's hit 2 3-pointers in each half now.
Hill passes to Mathurin. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. And the shot is good.
Well, you've got to like the focus that they're showing here in the second half. I see a lot more effort as well. I mean, it's amazing when you lock in mentally and bring some energy and intensity, things can pick up in a positive way for you.
And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession. Here's Roddy, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Pacers will take it.
You always want a player to have his head up and to be surveying the court, but not if that's going to be the result.
Pacers trail by 18. A look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. They get it again. Passes it to Mathurin. Second shot opportunity, and that one's good.
They've gotten some good second chances here in the second half, and that kind of extra effort will go a long way into cutting into this deficit.
There's a good screen. Here's Roddy. No good with the triple. The Pacers have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Some nice passing here by Indiana. The pass to Mathurin. Screen by Smith. Lets it go from deep. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. When this game is done, they'll be off to Chicago as they take on the Bulls. And that'll be game 1 of a 4-game road trip. Here's Morant. Gets an open look and hits. 21 points in the game.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
Here's Mathurin. Roddy grabs the board.
It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's costly.
They set the pick. Shoots a three. And that'll be Memphis as it goes out of bounds. Grizzlies retain possession. Clark, he's checked in for Jackson. Here's Morant. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup.
Unbelievable shot there. He busted out the trick release and left the defender dazed and confused.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Lets it go from 11. Shot's good by Turner.
You know, as soon as he recognized the height mismatch, he immediately pulled up for the jumper.
As he should. That's a good decision. When he gets a clean look, he's got to take it.
Payne, he's guarded by Hill. Feeds it to Clark. Just 5 to shoot. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Here's Roddy. It's rebounded by Indiana. Turner's got 11 rebounds in the game. And it's Hill penetrating. It's Clark with the rebound. Clark's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Morant.
Wow. Look at that athletic play. Incredible.
Nasty. Absolutely filthy.
And the building is stunned, partner. He dug deep into his bag of tricks there.
I hope he keeps that one handy. I want to see that again.
Here's Roddy. Pass to the beast. Hit his foot. And the official saying it was kicked. And Indiana making a change here. Off the inbound pass. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Matherin the pass to Smith. And once again off the mark by Indiana. And the Grizzlies leading by 20. They set the screen. Pass to Roddy. That 3 off the mark.
He slipped into quite a funk here, Clark.
I think that's a good word to describe it. I mean, the basket is looking awfully small to him at the moment.
Halliburton. And that one's good.
That's just run-of-the-mill for him. A typical day at the office. He's one of the more skilled offensive players out there.
And the Grizzlies shooting straight 49% from the field. Passes it to the beast. Turner covering. Here's the beast. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from inside the paint area.
The defense has to make an adjustment. They've got to string together some stops, or at the very least, try to force this team into some bad shots.
It's Clark with the rebound.
And the defense got away with a major lapse there.
Pass to Roddy. Payne, 6 on the shot clock. Off target with his 3. Hill up top. Back to Turner, 8 feet away. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist. And the Grizzlies leading by 18. .152 left in the 4th quarter of this one. There's the pick. Got freed up. Nice work off the pick. 20 points for him.
An example right there, guys, of how even as their lead grew into a big one, they never started coasting.
That's the truth. I mean, they've been in charge of this game all the way through.
It's good from Matherin.
Boy, that was impressive, Clark. He did not hesitate to take the ball right up against the bigger defender.
Boy, I like that aggressive mindset there, Steve.
Wasted no time on that one.
Well, Kevin, he's got such a great focus as a shooter. He's a very frustrating player to guard because unless you actually block his shot, you are not going to get in his head and affect him.
And he's also a guy, Steve, whose confidence is not very easily shaken. That's an important quality to have. He'll miss a few shots in a row, but they're not going to cause him to doubt himself. Not in the least.
Fantastic Roddy. Cranes the three-pointer. 23 points in the game.
You can just see his confidence rising every time he knocks one down beyond the arc.
There's 57 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Good.
Well, this quarter has gone awfully well for him. It seems like every chance he's gotten, he's pretty much converted.
Payne, he's guarded by Hill. Inside, here's the beast. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. 32 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Turner. No good on the three. And for Memphis, they're shooting about 40% here in the fourth quarter. Bain. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Major defensive lapse right there. I mean, he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You've got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
Terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the hip.
That's how you do it, the bump and the bucket.
There's 10 seconds left in the game. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. Some days, Clark, everything goes right for a team.
Your teammates were raving about your overall level of play in tonight's win. Did you feel like your strong performance ultimately led the team to victory?
They were raving, huh? I find that hard to believe. Sounds like typical media-driven hyperbole to me. Who was it then? Yeah, I didn't think you'd have a name. Let me just tell you one thing then. This team's all about winning. I don't think it matters to any one of these guys what an individual teammate does as long as we end up on the right side of the final score. And since we did that tonight, I don't think anyone's too caught up in my stat line or anyone else's.